do it. Just do it. If there's anything you're holding back from doing,
That's what you need to do.
Yeah.
Hello, my lovely. How are you?
Hello. I'm good. How are you?
I'm really, really good. So, firstly, who are you? Who are you?
I'm B.
Hello, B.
That's about as simple as it is. I've been doing hair forever. Probably maybe a similar time of you. Probably more. I think I'm older than you.
Go on then. Shall we 3, 2, 1 it?
Yeah, let's do it. I don't know how many years I've been doing it, but I'll tell you my age. And
Age.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Brave it.
3, 2, 1. 39.
40.
There you go.
See, I thought we were similar age. Yeah.
You can smell the trauma.
40.
So, you've been a hairdresser for easy 20 plus years, yeah?
20 odd years.
Tell me about your career before you had children. Paint me a picture. Where are you from? What was it like? What have you done?
I went straight to college. I did hairdressing and art, and then I was really lucky. I didn't do an apprenticeship. I chose not to because I wanted that college experience.
Okay.
I did get a job in a salon whilst doing college. Okay. So I got the best of both worlds. Lovely. I got treated like an apprentice as well as getting the freedom of going to college and getting smashed halfway through the day like everyone else does when they go to college. I loved it. Loved hairdressing. Everyone at my salon sort of had kids. It was like a little local salon. Lovely. Good. My boss, much as he was an arse, he was also really good. So it's that time, isn't it? You got treated like shit, but also they weren't that bad. I know
it was
but mine was not that bad. As much as everyone else's stories, he wasn't that bad.
My first boss was pretty cool. Apart from toothbrushes.
Like, wow, he never forced us to do that. And you know, when you hear all these stories, like we did clean with toothbrushes, but I don't ever remember him coming up to us going, clean the skirting board with toothbrushes. It was just clean the skirting board. And it's like, okay, a toothbrush. Like, where did that come from? Why did we clean it with toothbrushes? Because I never remember him going, clean the skirting board with a toothbrush.
No, my boss would go, blitz. And that meant.
And that's it. You knew that you had to clean everything on your hands and knees, but they never defined it of clean everything on your hands and knees.
You know what it probably is? There's always that one dickhead stylist. It's like, well, I had to do it, so you have to do it.
So you have to do it.
Yeah.
It's the way to clean.
I was treated like shit, and that this very much still happens. I was treated badly, so you should be treated badly.
Yeah. And I think I worked there 3 years before I got pregnant, and it was like one after another. It was that hairdressing chair that anyone who worked in got pregnant, and that's what it was. One after another, we all had babies. We were all really good friends, and yeah, it was really nice. I then left after having my daughter for a little while, and then came back, and it was like a revolving door of just going, coming back, going, coming back.
You save space.
Yeah, and he was really chilled, like with people coming back and stuff like that. He never got like. It was never like, oh, if you leave, you can never come back. It was never like that.
Oh, that is such a mad mindset, isn't it?
I left on good terms, which, I just think that's the right way to do it.
It's possible, absolutely. But yeah, if you can leave on good terms, it's absolutely the best way to do it. Sometimes that is not.
Sometimes you don't want to, because
sometimes that is not possible. But yeah, if possible, don't be a dick. Right, works both ways.
Yeah, in life, just try and be nice to people.
Don't. I mean, I know we've found each other on TikTok now.
Yes. Oh my God, that is insanity. I'm just taking a break from TikTok for a little while, I think.
Oh God. Oh yeah, I have to stand back.
Yeah.
Because I can't. I don't understand.
No.
I don't understand
either. But that's another subject.
Yeah, we can't break TikTok down here. Not the time or the place. Right. No. So you worked in a really nice little local salon. You went to college. You had you almost like had an apprenticeship and a college experience at the same time.
Yeah. So I did.
Brilliant. And how many children have you got, B?
I have got 2 of my own and then 2 stepchildren.
Okay.
Stepchildren are both older. We've got 3 that still live at home, 24, 18 and 15. So they're all sort of older.
Yeah.
They're easier sort of easier as they get older.
I just find it's different, isn't it?
Yeah, entirely different.
Yeah, I've got a 4-year-old and a 15-year-old.
It's hard, isn't it?
Yeah, especially with social media and stuff.
Yeah, my kids just laugh at my social media, which is fine. They're like, "Mum, it's so cringe." And like, I embarrass them. I try and embarrass them, and they're like, "Mum, it's not embarrassing. It's just a bit cringe." And their friends love it.
Oh my God. So all of my son's friends follow me on all my social media. They were like, my teacher actually had to tell everyone to shut up talking about you in Spanish or whatever. I'm like, yes.
Love it. But do you think that's our generation of like, sorry, our parents were ruthless with us. We actually love our children. And so
I don't want to traumatise you this way. I'm just going to be a little bit annoying on TikTok talking about... Right. I'd rather be that. Right. Go in there, don't say a word, don't come out, and you can't go to the toilet. I think we've got it better for our kids, right?
Definitely.
Right. So before you had children, I guess if you worked in a nice little local salon, you seeing people have children was a very different experience. So there wasn't any
people, and I think your experience is probably slightly different to mine, like being in salons, that it was like, oh, you don't have kids. You don't. And I was terrified to tell him that I was pregnant because I was like, oh my God, I'm the 3rd person in a row to have a baby. Like, how's he going to react? And he was just like, okay, like, just tell me when you're due. Even to the point that he didn't make me work up to my due date, but I wanted to work up to my due date to get the most amount of time off afterwards. And then I got a little bit too poorly, and he was like, you need to go home and you're not coming into work till you've had that baby. And I was like,
that's nice.
Yeah, so I can't fault him with stuff like that.
No.
He's so good with things like that.
I love that.
Experience, and the girls in the salon were great. Like, we all brought each other's babies in. Like, they did my child's first haircut, and it was the same with all of us. Like, our children were quite comfortable coming into the salon. He would say that he didn't like children, and they were all terrified of him, but he did like children. And his grandchildren come in. Like, it was a really nice family. It was a family-run salon as well. Like, his daughters.
My first ever salon was like this,
and it was lovely. And I think that's why it was so hard to leave when I eventually left, because it was such a nice family when we were there. As much as like everything, you have your fallings out, and sometimes you're like, oh my God, I hate this. Why am I here? And things like that. But then on the flip side, it was like that safe space. Everything was safe there. You knew what was expected. You knew what you had to do. It was safe. And I think I stayed there for probably too long for that reason, that it was safe.
Comfort zones.
Comfort zone, didn't it?
Comfort zones.
And he wanted to push us all to be the best that we could be. And I think because like we had kids and stuff, and you just plod along quite safely, don't you? And I think his way of pushing was probably, he then just pissed people off because he's like pushing everyone to try and do their best rather than going, look, you know, where do you see your career? Where do you want to go? Like, and all of this, like, he'd just be like, right, you need to do this, you need to do, and people don't like that.
No, it's a lot of people will not take that.
No. And it's that balance, isn't it? Even with my team, I'm like, where do you see yourself? Where do you want to go? Like, you can do anything in hair. I don't want to ever hold people back with just plodding along, and they're just like, no, I'm quite happy. I'm like, okay. But do you, like, I don't know, is that just...
Then I do think there's I say this a lot as well, there's so many different sorts of hairdressers.
Yeah,
you can be a salon stylist, and that if that's what sets your soul on fire, or you know, you can tell us about the fellowship in a minute. You've just joined in the art, the
Project Colour.
Thank you. You know, or you can be the gobby one that gets trolled all the time, but still in hairdressing. You know, like there's so many different sorts of hairdressers, and absolutely, and the industry needs all of them.
Yeah, definitely.
You know. And I think that's a magical thing that is very easy to overlook sometimes. This job will look after you.
Yeah, definitely.
That is special. Yeah. That is special. So you've really had quite a nice time.
Yeah, I mean, I have. I can't really.
I love this for you. Normally it's like, tell me your trauma.
Yeah, I see your experiences, and I think it really isn't like that. And I commented on one of your posts last night with one of the girls who was saying that she couldn't be opinionated, and because she was an apprentice, I felt like dying.
It's a dark. It's a
when
dark
she said
guy.
she was an apprentice.
It's a lad. That's a lad.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Look at their profile. I was just like, oh my god.
No, but do you remember that feeling of being made to feel so uncomfortable? And
it's weird because yes and no. If there was anything like that someone was really opinionated and horrible, and I'd always be polite and go, look, I really don't think this is the right sort of conversation. I would never ever get bollocks for. He wouldn't go, you can't talk to clients like that. I'm like, I'm just saying, look, let's not have this conversation in the salon.
Yeah.
It might offend people. And actually, to be fair, my boss was terrible with anyone with racism. He would stand up for anyone. Like, he wouldn't put up with anything like that. They are a very diverse salon. We always check.
So tell me about your salon. So at what point did you leave? Like, what's your ethos? Where are you?
I'm in Portsmouth. We have 3 salons now in different areas in Portsmouth. Insanity. I left just over 10 years ago.
Okay.
And then I gave him a fair amount of notice before leaving. And I'm quite proud to be the only person to have ever worked my notice, because he knew that I wouldn't tell anyone. I know. And I handed in my notice and I was fully prepared for him to go, don't worry about working it, it's all right. And then I went home and said to my husband, like, I've got to work my 2 weeks notice. I hadn't prepared for this. What am I going to do?
I don't think I've ever heard that.
I know. And this is the story that I hear quite a lot. And no one else had really had to work the notice. He's like, oh, fine, if you want to leave, you can leave. And he was like, no, that's fine. Like, when's your last day going to be? And then I worked it and it was really nice. And he got me cards and everything for leaving. And I didn't take anyone with me. A few clients later on found me. It is what it is. But I was buying an existing salon that already had an existing clientele. It was far enough away to not really affect him. It wasn't on the high street. And it's in a really nice location, especially now. No one really goes to the high street for things. And it was my baby. It was my first salon. And I think there's something special about your first salon. And then after that, we brought another one in Southsea, a bit more eco, a bit more quirky, a bit more sort of my vibe and my sort of clientele with like student-y and stuff like that. The one in Farlington's great, but it's a bit more limited because it obviously does all ages. All the salons do, but we do a lot more sort of elderly and younger children, and then everyone has like.
So really, you've got each salon has its own
slightly different
purpose.
Yeah. That's
and
it.
Are they is it a brand or are they all
different, all completely different?
Okay.
Which I quite like that as well, because I definitely think I've got very different personality. And you know that whole like ADHD thing of 1 minute, and that fills my whole not being bored.
Yeah, I think that's pretty cool.
I go all over the place.
Yeah.
Without going all over the place.
So tell me, how many staff members have you got?
So now we have 3 in each. So we've got 3.
So you've got 9 in total?
In total.
Okay. Yeah. And so have you ever had any of your staff members pregnant?
No.
Oh!
I don't know how. People have left and then got pregnant.
Say what?
People have left and then got pregnant. But no, we've never had anyone pregnant. I'm hoping one of the girls, she is trying, so she will probably have a baby in the near future, but she's moving back in with her mum to save up for a mortgage, but she's desperate for a baby.
Oh, okay. And so with like, what would you offer your staff if they came to you pregnant? What would the perfect picture be, do you think?
I mean, a perfect picture for me is they work their whole pregnancy, go on maternity leave, and then they come back with flexible hours to what they want.
Say that again.
I know. I am a firm believer that it should be flexible. Yeah. I've worked in a salon and he was fairly flexible. If I'd said to him, I only want to work till 3, he probably would have let me only work till 3. I didn't want to only work till 3. My children did dance quite often. They were never at home anyway. So then they were home the time.
I think it's individual, isn't it?
And I worked around their dance, so when I then had my salon, I'd leave, take them to dance, and then I'd go back to work for a couple of hours, then go back and pick them up from dance. So everything was fairly flexible. And I think you kind of have to be like that now.
I just think
I don't want to work Saturdays. Why should they work Saturdays? Most clients work from home now. Like a lot of people work.
I think the more flexibility we offer, the more loyalty you gain. And I understand overheads. I get it, but I think the more we have to evolve, right?
Yeah,
we have to
be comfortable enough that people are happy to work it. I like working insane hours, but that's just because I don't know if it's because I've got used to that. But I can't go home, sit down and do nothing. So I might as well do something. If people don't want to work them insane hours, why should they have to work insane hours?
I think as long as all of the boxes are being ticked for the person and for the business, you know, I heard a really brilliant concept that I'd love to see. Oh, just lost my foot. To see more salons doing. Once you get to a certain percentage of capacity, you can choose your hours.
Yes,
I don't care where the hours are. I think I'm like, that's genius.
In that time, yeah.
Say that again, sorry.
I definitely agree with that. Once you're fully booked and you've got enough staff, doesn't matter what hours you work.
Yeah, I mean, this wasn't even fully booked. This was over 65%, I think. Yeah. 65, 70.
65 to 70% booked. That's, in my eyes, fully booked. Like, you can't really fit anyone else.
I mean, you need a little bit of wiggle, right? And again, I think truly fully booked is the biggest lie that this industry tells you.
Yeah, because it's relative to how many hours you work. When people go, oh, I'm fully booked, I've got no appointments for 3 months, and they only work maybe 1-2 days a week, one-on-one clients, compared to someone else who works 5-6 days a week, back-to-back clients, double booked, triple booked.
Oh God, I couldn't do that anymore. I used to do full time, and I was like 3 months booked up back to back. Yeah. I'm like, I do 2 clients a day.
Whereas I could not do that. Oh my God, that would be the most boring thing in my life. If I get a gap, I'm irritating, and not just to myself, to everyone else in that salon.
So actually, it's a public service to keep you busy.
Yeah, keep me busy. I will walk up and down the salon clapping or just being irritating, and the girl's like, go and do something. I'll go paint the wall. I'll go do something.
But ADHD isn't real.
I'm diagnosed though. However, everyone else has pretty much convinced me that I've got ADHD. Don't know why.
Say, there might be a few little telltale signs.
Just a smidgen. But what's the diagnosis for?
I think when you're younger, I think it helps.
And it helps if you need help. So if you need
exactly,
or assistance or medicated or anything like that.
There are days that I wish I was medicated. You know, I'm doing my own head in.
Yeah, sometimes.
Yes, okay. But yeah, my son's officially diagnosed, and I did that because I don't want him to go through school the way I did. And if he needs that when he's older, it's there.
Yeah.
But yeah, he can decide what to do with that once he is it 16, 18, whatever.
Yeah.
That's it, because otherwise it can get really fucking hard.
And school's not designed around the modern day children, but that's a whole nother. It's designed for children to sit down, be quiet, in rows like factory workers.
Do you know who created?
Everyone goes and works in a factory, so why don't they modernise the whole schooling system?
Do you know who created the modern education system?
I did look into it. It was designed for factory workers.
Yeah. The ethos is I don't want free thinkers, I want staff.
Yeah.
It was the Rothschilds.
Carbon copies of each other.
So Rothschilds are obviously like a massive banking family. So anyway, I can't go.
No,
it's not
minded.
But that's why I'm such a firm believer in trade and encouraging creativity. Like my son is like, I want to be a carpenter, and I'm like, cool.
Yeah.
You know, you don't have to do that. One of my cousins is like a proper influencer. You still don't do work experience with him. Fine. That's a fucking job.
Yeah.
You don't have to go and work in Sainsbury's or that's fine too, but I just think it's so outdated. It drives me up the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So with your business, how old are your children?
So when I first bought my salon, my 18-year-old was 8, and then my other one was 5. Okay. And then we had like a teenager as well, my stepdaughter. She's 24 now, so she would have been 14. She's basically the other parent. My husband's brilliant, but he's useless, as hopefully won't see this. As most men are, he's useless. He can't cook, he can't really clean or anything like that. But if they need driving anywhere, he'll do that. He's the designated driver. Okay,
fine. As long as we've got a purpose. So with your business, when your kids were 5 and 8, what sort of adjustments did you make so that you could be there for the kids and there for your business?
I worked my hours around the children's schooling and dance. So I'd work, I think 9 till 7 quite a lot, but I would go to work for 9 o'clock in the morning. They'd go to before school clubs and stuff. I would then pick them up at 3. I'd have a gap then, go home, shove some food in them, and then normally get up to dance at like 4:15 anyway. So it was just like shove them into dance. They'd sit there with all the other dance mums who would like get them ready for one class to the other, because we had quite a few friends in there. And then I'd go back to work for a couple of hours because I was not sitting in that dance school.
I'm not a natural in parent school environments. I'm the parent that sits outside, waits for 1 minute to 9
with sunglasses on, and
I'm not naturally very good at that.
I think the whole schooling and like school mums, dance mums, everything, that is worse than like every hairdressing industry person in the world.
Yeah,
so much drama.
So much. It's really funny. I do one of the mums now who did my eldest's like PTA and whatever, and she's an absolute babe, and she would message me privately and be like, do you want to be added to this group chat? Absolutely not.
No.
So when I got added to the WhatsApp group for my youngest's nursery, I was like, I have fucking avoided this for 15 years. Yeah.
Did you quietly remove yourself?
Oh, you can't. I've just muted it forever.
Yeah, I blame you. Group chats are hard work, unless it's a dog group chat. I don't mind a dog group chat.
What sort of dogs have you got?
I've got a Rottweiler and a German Shepherd.
Oh, I love I used to have a Rottie when I was little, when I was pregnant with my eldest.
He's really naughty, but he's such a babe.
What's his name?
Gary.
Gary. Oh, I love Gary. Absolutely.
And he is the most beautiful boy, and I am biased because he's my boy. But we go out with our little dog friends, and it's great. That is more fun than any like children parent group going, because they're non-judgmental. Dog people are like the best people.
Well, yeah, they 100%. They're not. You're not competing for reading levels.
No. Oh, my child's better than yours. We're all like, yeah, all of our dogs are idiots. All of our dogs are naughty. They're all twats, and we're like, yes, I feel sorry for you.
Right, I feel seen. I feel seen. Amazing. So, what do you? Tell me about Project Colour.
So like you, we did a course with the amazing Casey, brilliant, and it gave me the confidence to apply for it. I've wanted to do it probably since I was about 17, 18. And you know, when you get in your mind, you're like, I'm not good enough. Absolutely not good enough. There's no way. Anyone who's part of the fellowship's like the best hairdressers in the world, and that's what you see, and that you see all the amazing things and all the great things. You're like, oh my God, stage work terrifies me. No, I can't get up and talk to people. That's just horrible. What would I do? And then his whole thing of fuck it. What's the worst?
Yeah.
Fuck it. And I was like, do you know what? I applied for 2 different ones. I didn't get the first one. It was lovely. She was like, really sorry, like, but don't give up. Keep applying. Like, your application was really good. We just had so many. And I was halfway through doing the Project Colour application. She's like, finish it. Just do it. I did it. I then got the message of a phone call. You know, when you die inside thinking, I've not got it, it's fine. Like, it's fine. I don't care. She then phoned me, was like, you've got in. And I'm like, oh my fucking God, what am I going to do? How am I going to do this? How am I going to find time? But you do. Like, and there's other things that I want to do afterwards. And this is my way of making sure that I can step away from the salon.
That's what this
for
is.
a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
With it being safe, I'm still learning. I'm enjoying it. Our team's amazing already. And some of the talent that's in that team, oh my God, it's insane.
But what an incredible opportunity to learn as well.
I know. Yeah. And to get over myself.
You clearly got talent, otherwise they wouldn't have picked you.
No. And that's the thing. And we're all talented. And why do we get in our own heads and you break everything down, you're like, oh, I don't think that's perfect.
Evolution, mate.
Life is ever perfect.
Evolution.
And the most perfect hair, that person was probably saying exactly the same thing at their hairstyle, going, it wasn't quite perfect, it wasn't quite right. And the imperfections in life are normally the things that make it great.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Learn
from them. So,
absolutely. And
yeah,
voice in your head, like imposter syndrome.
It needs to go away. We're getting better.
You just got, but you know, the more you do those scary things, the quieter she'll get.
Yeah. And I don't think it'll ever be easy. But it just won't be like, oh my God, I'm going to die inside.
Anything worth it isn't easy.
No, that's it.
No, but how exciting. So what happens next with that?
So we've got our next team day with Ashley Hodges, who's
she's a fucking badass.
I cannot
worked with her about 10 years ago.
Whole ethos with there's enough stuff in the world, and I think we're going to get on quite well with that.
She's so cool.
Like, eco side, amazing. And then we've got a team day with Rita. We've got a K18 day. There's loads of dates. I'm looking forward to every single one of them, but there's a few that stick out more. Like Rush Academy is going to be amazing.
Oh, who's teaching you from Rush?
I can't remember. Well, it's not that I can't remember. I can't say his name. So,
Southeast Asian guy.
Yes, and I can't say his name, and I'm going to wait for him to say it to then say his name, because I'm not going to say it and embarrass myself.
Oh, it's like when names written in the book wrong. And yeah, I used to work at Rush. I did a few years at Rush. Some of their stuff is incredible. That will be amazing.
Yeah,
like their shows, like, you know, the big ones. Their shows are
amazing.
Out of this world.
One of the times that I left my salon, work somewhere else, I did a week long in Rush in Reading, and then the only reason why I didn't stay there, and it's not that I regret not staying there, I did my induction week, and then bad relationship and stuff like that, I basically didn't stay, and I was like, no, I'm not staying here. But
I hear you go.
Amazing. Yeah.
There is, yeah.
The team were completely different to where I'd been working, and the way it was structured and things like that was so different. But
yeah, absolutely. You will learn a lot. There is some incredible stuff to learn there.
Yeah, I can't wait.
I bet. So is it a year?
Yeah, a whole year long mentorship program with different mentors throughout the year.
That's incredible.
Yeah. And so are the people. I'll send you the list of who we're working with. Honestly, it's going to be insane.
Oh, absolutely. I'd love to.
Are you going up to HairCon?
Yes.
So we'll be at HairCon as well in June. So that'll be really good.
Yeah. Pardon?
You'll see me die inside on the fellowship.
Say hello. Hi, babes. Yeah.
We'll definitely have to meet up.
Absolutely. We'll go and have a coffee.
Yeah, it'll be good. It'll be really good.
I don't really know what to expect. I've been invited by somebody else, and I was like, I'm just saying yes this year. I'm like, fuck it.
Yeah, do it. Travel as many events as we can go to. One of our dates has just been changed because there's a host event on the 16th of March, and it's just been 16th or the 9th. One of them. We've got two in March, and it's both in my head, and I need to get them both put in my diary now. We got invited up to that because it's now clashing on the same day. We can't go to it, and I'm like, oh, gutted, because that's will be incredible.
So many other amazing experiences.
Yeah, it's going to be
what a fucking experience. And then do you know what happens? Like it's then like what happens after? Like there's going to open so many things for you.
And you get out of it what you put in. The more you put in, and like they've already said, message people, ask them. They will always ask for more people. If there's a fellowship event or an event that the fellowship are at that they need help, just message, put your name down. They will have you there. So I'm guessing the more you put in, the more events you want to attend, you can. If you don't attend as much, you don't have to. Like, nothing's forced, which I think that's quite nice as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Not expected.
No, it's not like you have to attend all of this. There are like the awards and stuff at the end of the year, and I think that one of them will get like an award at the end of it, and then we get the photo shoot at the end of the year that we're all working towards, which is just going to be insane.
That'll be amazing. How exciting. Yeah. So, is there anything else that you think I need to know, or anyone watching this? Like, obviously, most of my audience are women and mums. So, what would you tell them?
Do it. Just do it. If there's anything you're holding back from doing,
that's what you need to do.
Yeah. Even I held off doing things for so long, not because of my children. I don't want my children to think that I didn't do it because of them, but I wanted to be here and available for my children, even though sometimes they probably don't think I was. But, you know, when I wouldn't have travelled like halfway around the country and things like that because I feel like I wasn't there enough. Whereas I could have easily done it. Like, you don't have to put stuff off because you have children. And children are forgiving, let's face it. We work enough hours anyway. Like, you can be there and still travel with your children. Like, children are great. They're so resilient.
Yeah, absolutely. So I always try to finish on something funny. So I know your kids are a bit older, so you might be raking the archives, but something embarrassing, something hilarious, unnecessary that your kids have said or done.
Wow, there's probably quite a lot. My children are quite funny. However, they spent a very long time calling one of my daughter's friends, Jordan, a boy, even though she is actually a girl. Now she's older, she is now a boy. But at the time, she was a girl. And my youngest one was adamant that she was not a girl and she was a boy. So she just...
Then that's just perception, isn't it?
Yes, she did it quite a lot.
That he was...
People out in the public, she was very embarrassing because she would be like, Mum, look at that. I'm like, oh, shut up.
Oh,
lovely children.
God bless them. All right. So yeah, where can people find you, B?
Basically on every social media platform.
And what's your handle?
Bernice.hairstylist. And I think that's the same platform on all platforms.
Okay, so that's Threads, that's TikTok, Instagram,
Facebook, yeah. Well, it's linked to Facebook, yeah.
All right, my lovely. Well, thank you so much for your time today.